Hey up, I'm Thu, and then welcome back to another episode of RimWorld. Now, this colony is essentially on the brink of dying, and I am very tempted to call it a day. Not because I don't believe I can get this colony going, or at least keep going on, but I feel this is starting to get a bit long in the tooth, just food, just dancing around, trying to get things happening. So, once again, I'll let Fu sleep, but like I said, the only way that we can recruit anyone or get anyone back into this colony is one with defences, which were destroyed last time, and also if we get this crash ship out of the way. Neither of which are probably going to happen anytime soon. So I am tempted throughout this episode to do a few jump cuts. I believe that's probably going to be the best thing for us. Now, research is going to be the big thing, because mortars is the only way that we can attack these guys from a distance. But since we don't have any turrets, it's going to be a bit of an interesting... well, be very curious to see how this works. Outlanders from Affections Hill are fleeing. 1, 2, 3... 3 people, and because they got attacked. Right, well, you can't blame me though. That was certainly none of my doing. Wow, there's certainly been a few deaths around this place, and it's a little bit of a shame that we haven't been able to deal with that a little earlier. So, yeah, like I said, we'll be trying to get the, what do we call it, the research done, and then from there we'll see what we can do. Well, taking a look at Fu, we can see that Fu has a few injuries, and they're nearly healed up. I'm glad to see that Fu is actually healing up somewhat in bed. I'm assuming that's what the plus symbols mean. So, but the unfortunate thing is the mood has not changed. Our food is still shocking, but there is still some more pemmican on the map somewhere. Let's see if we can spot some. Oh, we've got starvation, and there is the Thumbo. Well, we certainly won't be attacking that, but we do have enough pemmican that Fu won't go starving. Oh no, we have a manhunter pack. That is a real shame. Now, they will not be breaking through our defences, so let's jump to location. So we've got 12 wargs, assuming that's all that's coming into the map. Yeah, it is. So 12 wargs, and they're going to be wandering around the place. Now, I'm glad we have this one door. That may be our godsend. So one thing I'll be doing as well is restricting Fu, if that does mean anything anymore, to just area 1. Actually, let's expand that area just slightly. I believe that's one thing we can do. So, area expand. Area 1. There we go. Because this is also now classified as inside, just this bit here, as well as this doorway. Which is good. Well, it's back to doing a bit of a waiting game. See how long these take to disappear. Now I wondered, did we ever pick up these artery shells? No, we didn't. They are starting to wear away, but I believe Fu can, well, once Fu's out of her state, we can grab them and actually use them for the mortars once Fu's researched it, assuming that Fu is prioritizing research. Which, you know what? Let's bump that up to a 1 for research, and everything else down to a 2. Flick bed rest, doctor, patient, firefight. Yeah, that looks fine. So when Fu is out of her state, we'll get back to doing some research, which is still at a 0, unfortunately. Well, how about that? We have a high enough mood from being cathartic. Oh, night owl. Well, we used to have night owl. Sanguine, low expectations, tons of joy, which is great. We do have mild cabin fever, which doesn't help, and the extreme drone, which is still occurring because we have yet to get anywhere on the research. I mean, 12 is nothing. So that's something. It is possible to bring a person's mood up high, except not very easily, and it's unlikely that we could do this with any other characters if we had any, unfortunately. Well, that's nice to see. We've got some few traders around. Now, let's see where they are on the map. Okay, so they're coming from the top right. We do have the Manhunter pack still around. They are sleeping, but it looks like they will be attacking this trading caravan. So let's see, hopefully, if they can get in the base. Okay, never mind. They just walked right past the trading caravan. Well, I guess that's something then. Might be able to trade with these people. Don't know what they can bring us that we can't. Oh well, that doesn't require researching, because as I said before, mortars is going to be the easiest and simplest way to deal with this issue. So Fu, I know you are sleeping. What's your needs like? Your rest is about halfway. You know what? That's fine for me. We'll get you to try and trade first and see what happens. Yep, you're gonna stop lagging. Okay, any second, come on. Oh, there we go. Let's see, is there anything that we could sell or get from them? That would be useful. I'm probably gonna buy pemmican. Can we buy it? No. We can only sell pemmican. Oh no, wait, we can buy pemmican. I am blind. So it is $2.82 a unit. But given that I couldn't go outside before, and I don't know if I want to spend the time for Fu actually hauling the items in, I think I'll buy some. I don't know how many though. Let's see, we'll buy what, 200, maybe 500. See what the price is. And that is, yeah, that's too much. Oh, okay, we'll make this a little 200 units of pemmican. 563. We can spare that. Is there anything we can sell these guys? Well, we do have a lot of skin around the place. It wouldn't be worth as much. Well, if we actually made some clothing out of it, it may actually be worth something. We do also have a bit of uranium kicking around, which could be worth selling, but I know that uranium statues would look nice. You know, you get a nice glow in the room, more the radioactivity that's going on. Okay, well, I think I might as well sell all the fox skin, and I don't know, maybe I'll just get rid of some of these. We've got 231 gazelle. I might as well keep that just in case we do ever making clothes, hair as well, and I'll get rid of the husky. So that's now down to 277, which is nice. The gold, I did want to make the golden room one day, but yeah, I'll hold off from that one. Anything else I could possibly sell, which would be worth selling? No, I don't see anything which I want to sell. Okay, well that'll be fine. That gives us a little bit of extra pemmican for food to eat, which isn't actually stuck outside our defences. Excellent. Well, it's back to another waiting game. Well, we've just had the trading caravans just left, but they've bashed down one of their colonists. And I just noticed something. So this person obviously is a prostophobe. Not prostophobe, a prostophiliac. Prostrophile, that's the word, that's it. They're abrasive and hypersensitive. Now, the hypersensitive must make some really, well, it really affects their needs. Because take a look at this. Psychic drone extreme, 90. Negative 90 in the moodlet. That is insane. Because Fu, if we jump over to Fu, only has a minus 50. So that is something to consider, that we got lucky with Fu. And Liga is certainly not one. It's certainly not a person that we're going to rescue as well. Well, hello. A military engineer named Marcus Kenaku calls you from nearby. He's being chased by tribespeople from the Car of the Rock. He begs for safety and offers in your colony. Biologically, he's 71 years old. Be warned, if you accept, you have to fight off tribespeople on his tail. We have no defences, but this is a person. But we still have insane psychic insanity. Yeah. See, if I offer him safety, those tribespeople will break down through all our doors, assuming that they don't go insane first. So, probably going to have to ignore this one just for the time being. I think at least waiting for the mortars, because I still haven't come up with another way to deal with this, but waiting for the mortars is probably all I can do. So, we're going to ignore the message. Yep, screams the transmission, and see what we can do. And what's this? We have some friendlies. I'm really glad this happened. This won't help us much, but this is an even bigger group. Whoops, not the steel. And we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 friendlies that have come onto the map. Now these guys won't last long, but they don't need to last long. They just need to take out these guys for us. Well, I hope they do. See, they walk into our base and they'll back right out again. You are, aren't you? You're gonna... Where are you guys walking to? Enemies are down below. There we go. So you are wandering back down, which is what I want to see. So, I wonder how this goes. I'll slow it right down just so we can see what happens. Okay. Kara's getting shot at, rats at the back, and Busto is doing their job. Now Llama, what are you doing, Llama? Wow, who shot that? Was that Busto or Rat? Because you just took, well, you just incapacitated a Scyther. That's crazy. So what did you do? It would have been probably the crack in the Great Bro which did that. That's insane. And Karo? I'm going to call you Karo because that's easier to pronounce for me. You are very lucky with that one wall. It seems to protect you quite well. Oh, Busto's on fire. This may actually be enough to save our colony. Quote unquote save the colony. This is crazy. Are these guys actually going to be... Wait a second. When did this Scyther get downed? Did I not notice it? Maybe that was when one of the other trading caravans or groups passed by. That's insane. So we may have pulled through without doing much damage or very little damage to this. Okay, we'll speed things up because this is taking a while. And that Scyther is downed. That is amazing. But can you do the last part and actually finish off the crash ship? Oh, we got an escape pod. Oh, this is good. Wow, and inside our base. That is amazing. Pyra the broker, which means money in research. Let's see. Extreme psychic drone. Only 25. You're a brawler. You're psychically dull, which is why you get a reduction on that, which is excellent. Can't dumb labour, firefight, plant work, or mining. But hell, I mean, and you're nervous. What does that mean? That is a +8 mental break threshold. Well, we can deal with that. You are definitely going to be rescued. And we're going to capture Pyra. I don't think we will be able to recruit her until we get rid of this psychic ship, which, by the looks of things, these guys have finished off and are probably going to leave the map now. That is amazing. So, I just have to get food down there once we grab Pyra, which I think we just did. There we are. Where are you bringing her? Ah, that's right. And we'll have to get Olaf in an actual grave. Can we haul off Olaf out the way? Thank you. So food might break while doing this, but that's okay. We actually have another person. And where are you guys going to now? There's still the psychic ship there. So where are you moving off to? Can I see where you're moving off to? No, I don't get to see your paths. That's fine. And Busso basically went insane. Berserk, yep. So you're attacking your own friend who just died. Is there anyone else you can help us with? Yeah, please don't come inside the base because you might just go insane. Is Fu gone? Fu, you're meditating. Yeah, that's fine, but how about this? Wear the armor. Wear the pants. I guess you can do without a shirt for the moment. You have your weapon. You do have your weapon. So come down here. These Scythers are not up anymore, and I'm going to recruit you. And you're going to melee this ship to death. Actually, I could probably just abuse the fact that you can... Oh. There is a cougar there. I don't know if the cougar is going to attack us. That's going to be annoying if that's the only thing which kills us. A cougar. Oh, and we got some cargo pods. Cool. So, actually, hold there, Fu. I want you to fire at this crash ship. Keep doing this until the ship is gone. Oh my god. We're doing it. The psychic wave will be ending. I have to see this with my own eyes. So this is at 14%. Okay. There it is. It's happening. It's gonna go very soon. Come on. Oh my god, it is over and done with. We now have a positive moodlet from just basic work. That is awesome. So I'll recruit you and I guess unrestrict you as well. There's no reason to restrict you anymore. And hold the persona core in because that's actually worth a bit. Oh my god. We actually pulled through. Well, I shouldn't Hail Mary yet. What am I saying? Hail Mary. I shouldn't say we passed quite yet. Because we still need more colonists, which means recruiting Pyra, who is actually bleeding out, now that I realise. So Fu, you are doctoring? Excellent. I am ultimately surprised that we got through this quite as fast as we did. I mean, it's been a few days during the little segments that I've skipped, but still. Okay, so let's see. Will Pyra die? You have a moderate amount of blood loss, but you've been patched up, which means you're not bleeding, and that's fine. So in terms of recruitment, it is 61% difficulty, but without the insane mood debuff, this may actually be possible. So how about this? It's definitely chat and recruit, and don't believe we have any medicine, do we? No. I'll just leave that off because she has been patched up, so bleeding may not be a thing. Oh. How about that? We have a wanderer named Rose, who's just joined, who's actually going to feed a meal to Pyra. That is crazy. Let's see. You're neurotic? Okay. You are staggeringly ugly, so you're not beautiful. So it looks like a cross between a drawing by an untalented child and a mount. Okay, that's nice. Jar from and a piece of modern art. Wow, I've got to say these developers must not like modern art if they're willing to put that in this paragraph. You can read it yourself. I won't read it out loud because of reasons. So, and you're lazy. Well, that's not too bad. You can't dumb labour, which sucks, but that's manageable, honestly, given everything that's happened so far. Oh, okay. So, what's next? Well, I guess it would have to be this ship. This ship isn't dealing us any issues, but we need to get rid of it so we can actually start planting crops. We also need to get our what's this? These are the turrets back up, which, since I marked them out, I might as well also mark out the walls. So most likely granite blocks what we're using for these walls. I mean, it's not following what our standard wall usage, which is sandstone, but still, it's something. Yeah, probably just mark it like that. So that means the cables in the wall, it's less likely to be damaged. I believe we could have had it inset by 1, but for the moment I'm not really willing to concern myself with that detail. Okay, and let's see. Awesome, so Pyra's fully healed now. So let's see what your mood is like. Your mood is above the, well, the good, I don't know what that point is called. What, average level mood? Which is around about 50. You're in darkness. Yes, that is right. It does mean that we can probably swap this one around to be prisoner room. So, yeah, someone should come around to do that as soon as we unmark this bed. Excellent. So there is a lot of work to be done, and it probably means that we can turn off researching. Researching be off for both of these characters. So they will prioritize other work. Now, I should probably give this an order. So Fu should probably clean, because Fu is the only cleaner. Fu is also the only hauler. But given that the bad mood buffs will happen to everyone if this area stays absolutely messy, I'm probably going to keep cleaning up higher. Now, yeah, excellent. So you are cleaning up the place. It's good to see. Now, you are wearing worn out apparel. Well, I can't do anything much about that right now, but you are complaining about being naked. So let's see your gear. You're wearing pants and a vest. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. And Rose, you don't have anything on you. And you are naked, so we do need to get you at least a shirt. So, what are you doing, Rose? You going to relax socially? Well, maybe you relax socially after putting on a shirt, and let's see if we can get you a pair of pants. See these pair of pants. They are poor quality, like a lot of our things in the colony, but I say be happy that you have... Oh my god. Be happy you have pants, for tonight we die. Psychic ship. I mean, seriously? We literally just got rid of the last psychic ship. Oh my god. Can I be annoyed? Because I'm going to be seriously annoyed now. Okay, so it is low and everyone's going to go insane and we can't do anything about it. Rose, how do you feel with the grenades and close range combat? Because that's what's going to happen. And we still have yet to recruit Pyra. Now, I would love it if we could recruit Pyra before the psychic drone gets too high. I mean, was it Pyra is psychically dull, so which helps. Hence why it's at 4 instead of the 8. 7. Okay, I was close. So, can we recruit Pyro? What's the percentage chance? Rose, are you really that hopeless at recruiting? What's your social like, Rose? Social is 9. 9 with passion, but Pyro's only a 61% difficulty, so that shouldn't... I don't understand why it is that bad. What? Wait, whoa. Gregory Heap? Huh. You were the father... Your father is Olaf, which we just had to bury before. Your brother was William, the useless sheriff, who made ugly pieces of artwork. And yeah, okay, that's something. Huh. How about that? That doesn't happen every day. So Pyro, does that help with the beauty after food cleans? Since food just cleaned the room, it does. So that's something. Okay, well, let's see if we can try and recruit you as fast as possible. So Foo's still got a lot of work to get done, but at least she won't break this time. Now, I have a feeling that since we can't do anything with these traps, because, well, Drew set a trap, they have to walk through the door, but we can't get them to stop bashing down the doors. What I think I might do is, well, so many bodies to deal with. How about this? I don't know if we lose a progress if we change, but electric cremation is pretty much now going to be a must. Let's see, it's only 500 because of the tech level, which isn't too hard. So actually, Rose, you do have a ton of passion for it, so let's place you right up high and then, whoops, a low 4 for the rest of these, just in case it is possible to do some of these. Now, we do have a 1 battery which is broken down, the same one that we repaired earlier on during this video. So, I wonder, you are sleeping right now, what's your rest like? Your rest is fine. Come on, you can repair this battery. Okay, I've got cargo pods, that's probably an old one. Synth thread, yeah, I guess that's nice. Battery and a Wanderer joins, okay. So, crash ship. We have to deal with that one. We still have the poison ship to deal with. Okay, well, these turrets down here will help. And I think we just need to place move these traps and just place a lot of turrets down, and hopefully that does the trick. After we get the cremation set up, which Rose is working at. So, what is your base level for researching? It is a 7 with a love of it, 150% times learning, which means this will probably happen a lot faster than Fu will be able to do it, or at least Rose will, what's the word for it? Rose will level up faster than Fu could. Now, I believe Fu was only at a 10, wasn't it? I mean, I say that like it's not much, but that is actually pretty good compared to a 2 in animal handling and artistic. Well, still surprised that we managed to get through this, and then then Cassandra decided to chuck us another psychic ship. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it was just another poison ship. We can deal with that because there's animals on the map. But that's pretty harsh, I have to say. Now, how much steel do we have around? We only have 222 steel units. I mean, it sounds like it's probably... Well, we should flag some more steel to be mined. Which, you know what, I might as well do that, so... Mine out those 2 bits, it's not much, but it'll just be a little bit extra to have around. Poor mood. Who's got the poor mood? Rose. Yes, you are stressed because you're hot. Is it really that warm in there? It's 32... 31, 23 in these rooms, and leaving that door open still doesn't help. Huh, that's a shame. So, in order to cool down the place, it looks like we'll have to place a vent somewhere. I think probably just gonna mine out one of these right to the very edge. So, oh, whoops, I have to use the tool. I can't just select every block. There we go. It's all mined out. We'll place the light there, then the vent will be here, and then the rest of it will be just the cooling chamber. Now, I don't believe we can turn off these or close the vents. We can't. Okay. It'd be nice if we could do that. That means we could sort of regulate temperature and even things out. Or the other option is to just remove the door altogether. It does mean that this is one big room, which... I don't know. We'll have to see what we decide later on. And that's Rose again? Yes. It's always going to be Rose. But your research will be invaluable to us. We can actually get rid of some of these graves, assuming we actually find our colonists first. Oh, look, there's Haley. It's just amusing just clicking. And there was Whittaker, the sheriff. Okay, you are cleaning up the place. That's alright, I guess. I mean, hauling the bodies would probably be the next best thing, because that's probably very ugly around there. Isn't it? Night House and Green, low expectations. Observed rotting corpse times 5. Yeah, that's a few. Well, I think we can manage. Actually, that's not food. I was going to say, is that food there? No, it's not. Well. Now, getting the bodies out the way is one thing, and then dealing with the psychic ship is the other thing. So, now I kind of wonder, was it a good idea to keep working on electric cremation? Because the mortars are going to be much more useful. So, Fu, what are you going to do? You are cleaning more blood. I guess it is valid. It is very bloody around the place. Yeah, that's going to take you a while. How about this? We're going to get you to haul in these artillery shells, because we're going to use those in the future. Very sure of it. Yeah. Okay, so you only left, what, 22 behind. That's fine. I'm glad to see that these haven't deteriorated too fast either. So that's a good thing. It is a very good thing. Psychic Insanity Lance. I still wish that we could have used that on the mechanoids, but it seems like we can't. And we definitely have a few mechanoids now sitting around the place. Okay, so I wonder what the next thing to really work on after getting the cremation, which is coming, well, it's coming quite fast. I'll have to do a bit more thinking. Oh, what's this? Poor mood, Rose. Yep. So let's see. The cyclotron is still low, which is fine. Now it's going to be interesting because Rose will definitely won't be able to handle the extreme. Pyra will be able to. But until we actually get Pyra, well, actually, what's the word? Not recruit. Turn Pyra over to our side. She won't be very useful. And it's going to get harder and harder when the psychic levels start increasing. So, you know what? Fu, as much as I would love you to do cleaning, how about wardening? Because Pyra is actually quite hungry, and that probably doesn't help. Recruit you and get you to do some work. Okay, well, yeah, eat first. That's fine. Give Pyra some food and convince her. What's the level like? Convincing level of 8.8%, so it won't take too much longer because that will steadily increase unless the psychic drain increases. So what are you doing now, Fu? Cleaning more blood. Well, that is fair enough, I guess. It is a lot of blood to deal with. Now, we still have a chance to get through this. It's not a very high chance, but there's still a possibility. Okay, that's just a psychic pulse. We can deal with that. Oh, that's a cougar. Let's okay, it looks like I will make a new zone, which is actually just internal to the base and not external. So how about this? This is zone area, and this should be a way to make a new zone. Expand, manage area. Okay, so we'll add a new area, which we'll call just I guess that was area 2. Let's rename that to base, I think. Base is probably going to be what we call it. So it's just within our base. That includes outside, so we can't use that for toxic build-up, but that is the right one, yeah? Yeah, it is. But anything inside will be fine. So that'll cover all this area, which means they can do work while, say, we have Manhunter packs outside, which would be good. So flag all this area. A lot of area to flag. Oops, we can flag it, right? There we go. Get everything in our zone. Yep. That looks good, and that should be everything. Now, I think I'll just add this one door, just so they can repair it, because I don't believe that they'll, if we have any other attacks, they'll bash down the wall. I believe that they will go straight to attacking the door, which should get repaired. Hopefully. Well, first of all, let's restrict everyone to base. That's one thing. Doesn't mean the bodies are still left outside, but we have all these bodies to exhume and deal with. Oh, whoops. Looks like I just missed the bulk goods trader. Well, that's one thing we'll have to manage. Excellent. So things are still progressing. We still have not managed to convince Pyra. Which Fu's doing now. Can we do this? Can you convince Pyra? Please, 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 please. 12%. So it's increased by enough to make me happy that we might recruit Pyra soon. Or not. Now the psychic drone has intensified. So we're going to have to do something about that soon. Now, electric cremation is nearly there, and then I'll get the mortars going. Mortars will take a lot longer. We probably will get to extreme by that point. I have a feeling it will be extreme by then. But still, it's something. Also, I was considering about putting some turrets here. I don't know if you saw it earlier on during the episode, but I'm going to put some turrets down, but I'm going to cancel those 3 and just have the main ones I've had before. And with that, we have a raid. So we have a raid, a poison ship, a crash ship, and we've just survived a crash ship. So they are a group of mechanoids. Oh my god. This is actually getting quite difficult now because there's not much I can do. But with that, I think we can leave it here for this episode. If you've enjoyed it, feel free to leave a comment or even press that like button. And I will see you about in another video.